For Sabrina, are we recording yet?
Yep.
There's warrior and pride energy coming through here. Magnetism of ego's bath call and the perfume of Sophia. This is grace in knowing your power is what I've got going on here. I'm going to show these cards briefly. Anything else? Yes. We're going into the Lion Strider for a minute on the other side of this. And then we're going to go in. High Priestess and Four of Pentacles. Okay. Show her these. These feel like almost like they just kind of set the mood, but we're going in and we're looking. And what I'm getting right off is puddle jumper. Not like the plane, like a little kid splashing in the puddles. There's a whole street that's like this, and there's this big puddle, a big, big puddle. There's a whole street that you want to go down. It's like you'd like to splash through the gutter of the whole damn neighborhood all the way down to, I guess, a field. It reminds me of a place that I knew when I was young. But it's like this street, and here's these gutters that have, looks like a big, big rain. And it looks like we're backwards in time. And it's like really just totally enjoying that. Like when little kids are out in the rain is what I'm getting. This little girl is just jumping through the rain, splashing, making a fucking mess. Like, I would have gotten in trouble for making that big a mess of everything on me. Let's see what else is going on. Somebody down the street yelling at a dog. I'm seeing into that field. I'm going into that field, and there's this arc over the top of the field. I'm not sure what that is about. And it's not like the rainbow arc. It just feels like there's a protection of that space and time in that moment. There's something about, it's Six of Cups energy. It's very, very nostalgic energy. There's something about that place, that space. It's like it shouldn't be as fun as it is, but it's just this boring old field, and you're going into this field. There's somebody coming behind you like this. You're going, come on, come on. I don't know if this is younger friend or younger sibling. It feels like younger friend. And you're running down there. I don't know what you're running towards. There's something that you've buried. Some kind of spot that you've buried something. This is like kids on their own like make-believe adventure going on. It's like they've buried something there, and it's almost like fishing lure bracelet type of thing, where it's just like a safety pin bracelet, like a trinket and treasure that's not worth anything except for to these two. That's like just the two of them having a little bit of kid magic going on. Yeah, the bracelet's going into the ground. I don't know what else is going in the ground. There's a silver dollar going in the ground. What else is going in there? It's like this ribbon, like a blue ribbon with some jingle beads. I don't know what that's about. And it's being buried, being buried, being buried. Why are you doing this? We got this energy here like this. What is this? What is this about? What is that about? It's a delineation mark. It's a marker. I don't know. I don't think it's somebody's birthday, but it's something that's like a school year type of thing that's a delineation marker. It feels like it's when teachers have that week and the kids get out of school, it feels like it's before Halloween. I don't know what that is about, but it feels like it's before Halloween all those years ago. And for some reason, maybe even closer to the beginning of September than the beginning of October. What's going on with that? Something about no more school days for a little bit. It's school break time. There's this really, really pretty sunrise coming up. This is like the next day. This is where you spent some time. I don't know what this is about. But what I'm seeing is like the sunrise is coming through. There's been a big rainstorm, but the sunrise is coming through. There's something about a very, very particular shade of yellow, like in the forget-me-not flowers. They're blue flowers with a little burst of yellow in them. That's what the sky is looking like. What else do you need to know? Why is this important to this? Oh, it feels like there's something about going forward, treasure seeking, treasure hiding, all of this where there's this feeling of invincibility, and the make-believe was really close to access, and the in-tuneness was easy to access. The make-believe, the way you tuned in, was really, really big. Your imagination was huge. And this warrior energy that is at hand, it's like because you were so deeply connected. You were grounded, yet you had your imagination, you were going forward. There was nothing to worry about. There was no doubt. There was nothing clouding the way. It was just like balls to the wall, full on in. There's a hill over here. What is that about? The hill is tedious. If you have to go over it, great. You have to go over it. It feels like you have to go over it to get somewhere where you're going on the everyday. So you don't really want to bother with that hill unless you have to. And it's like just this feature, a land feature. It's like you can go up the hill or down the hill as much as you want. But today it's like, yeah, I'm not going to have to do that. It's like you have to go over that hill a lot anyway. It's in your walking path. I don't know why. I don't know what that is a landmark of, but it's an obstacle. It's a hill. Anything else? Going through time a little bit. We're getting a newspaper. Lately I get newspapers where I used to not get them, and I think it's because I started doing headlines in the spread. What is it? What's going on? We're going ahead about 5 years. There's something a little bit different here. The hair's a little bit different, and the confidence level, it's gotten a little bit, I guess, more self-aware, more self-aware. Like looking and looking and looking. I think you're more aware of what other people perceive and trying to figure out how you fit. And it feels like something got blown up over here. What's going on there? Okay. Feels like something that if you throw it down, then all those dirt clods are blowing up. So it feels like something has gotten torn up or unearthed or changed about where was this nostalgia. Anything else? You're supposed to remember what it was like before. You're supposed to remember burying that treasure. You're supposed to remember burying that treasure before everything got blown up. It feels like 5 years down the track, things got blown up in your life. Whatever this is about, everything has been blown up. The child is gone. The teen is there. And it's very, very strongly felt. Those foolish childhood things you're putting away. And now this is a little bit of anger teen. There's remember who that child is that would be bearing the jingle ribbon, whatever that is, and whatever it is that you would take your friend with you. You have more friends than you realize, but this one is coming through as like a childhood friend to remind you to get connected. No, that's it. Come on. That's it. That's what's come through. So that's what I've got.
Okay, she had put spirits telling me to get back to this point, the magic, the fun, the freedom.
Yeah. I think you got very, very serious when you got to your teenagers, got very, very serious, and the world blew up, whatever that was for you. Yeah.
And earlier when you first started, she said, sounds like what I do, make an entrance filling my inner child.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah, the inner child breaking out again is a good thing for you. It's an important thing for you. Real important.
That was freaking beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't ever know what I'm going to see in there. It's like, where are we going? What are we doing? And I don't know. And then when it's done, it's done. It's like, okay. There's like a horizon line almost that, or curtain to close, that kind of thing. It's like, all right.
All right. And Sabrina said, thank you, Angie.
You are welcome, honey. You're welcome.